Alright, so you're wondering how much it costs to live in Temecula, California. Well, in this video, we're going to be all about the cost of living right here in Temecula, California. So stay tuned. Hi, this is Tom Olsewski with Team Olsewski and Coldwell Banker. I'm a local real estate agent here right in Temecula, California, and in this video we're going to talk about the cost of living via buying a house, renting, buying groceries, health insurance, and we're going to compare it to some of the other similar popular cities here in Southern California, either neighbors to the west or south. Make sure you click the subscribe button. I do a ton of videos about Temecula and what it's like to live here. I have videos on the best neighborhoods, lots of really cool stuff, and I'm going to continue to do it. So you want to make sure you click the subscribe button and click that little bell so you're notified every time I do a video. So let's get started with the elephant in the room. Housing prices are what make it so much more expensive to live in Temecula, California compared to when you look at the average over across the United States. So currently in the United States, the average household price is $231,000. Right now, it's about $473,000 right here in Temecula, and we're also talking about the whole Temecula Valley as one. But as a whole, we're right around that $473,000 range. In a little bit, I'm going to show a map of all the different areas, and you know what it costs per area. So yeah, we're a lot less when you talk about our neighbors down to the south and say Oceanside, or to the west in Orange County, say Mission Viejo, or LA County and Santa Monica. Both popular locations that are considerably more expensive than Temecula, California. But the median income needed for a quality of life is lower here in Temecula, mainly due to those lower housing costs. Alright, so we talked about owning a house. Now what about renting? Well, renting is actually kind of gone crazy here in Temecula. Rentals are tight, but still less than other areas of Southern California. Rentals in Temecula are 7.6% less than Oceanside, 7.9% less than Mission Viejo, and a whopping 27.4% less than a similar rental in Santa Monica. And there's a lot of areas where the rental prices are higher than Temecula, but just to let you know, if we're gonna rent a 3-bedroom condo or townhouse or a house 1,900 to 2,100 square foot here in the Temecula area, that average price is going to be anywhere from $2,100 to $2,400 a month. Now there are areas where you can find it quite a bit cheaper than that, and some are quite a bit more expensive. Now for a 4-bedroom home, you're actually going to be around $2,300 to $2,500 a month. But if you get outside the Temecula, the immediate Temecula area, that drops down to $200 or $300. Alright, so now we've actually talked about actually getting into a home, whether you're going to buy or rent. So let's talk about the average monthly cost for all of your utilities. Right now, if you average everything out, it's going to be close to about $177 per month, with the national average being about $145, not that much higher than average. Next up, Temecula gas prices are right around $3.85 to $3.99 a gallon. I like shopping at Costco, and it's currently about $3.48 a gallon, and right now it's November of 2019, and whenever you're watching this, it may change as there's a fluctuation between summer and winter blends here in California. Comment below and I'll let you know what it is today. Okay, so Temecula has been primarily considered a bedroom community, which means that most people commute to other areas for work. So in general, you can go out and enjoy incredible food, wine, and beer here in Temecula. There are many choices of quality restaurants, from national chains to quaint wine country eateries. So let's talk about how much it costs to eat and buy groceries. If we look to compare Oceanside with Temecula, you will save roughly 7% on your grocery bill. Looking at a move from Mission Viejo, and there's not that much of a difference, but a savings about 2.6% here in Temecula. Now, if we look at comparing Temecula food bill to Santa Monica, you will be saving 10.1%. Next, we'll look at taxes here in Southern California. If anyone wants to compare other areas of the country to Temecula, just let me know and I can create a report for you for your specific community. Since we are comparing different areas within Southern California, certain taxes are the same, regardless, such as federal and state income tax. But since we don't have a sales tax on food, but we do have a sales tax that varies from area to area, we will take a look there, as well as various real estate taxes. Looking at comparing Oceanside, Temecula is 4.4% less expensive, with real estate transfer fees being about 15.1% more and real property tax being 14.1% more expensive in Oceanside. Taking a look and comparing Temecula to Santa Monica, you could save a whopping 95.3% overall in taxes. The largest difference is with real property tax on a medium home. You would save 54.7%, and transfer fees on real estate on a medium-sized home is at 260% savings. Wow! Now let's look at comparing Temecula to Mission Viejo. You could save 19.1% overall with tax expenses. The largest difference is with real property tax on a medium home. You would save 259%, and a transfer fee on real estate in the medium home is 55.1%. All right, and the last thing I want to cover right now is healthcare between these three cities, San Diego, Orange, LA, and here in Riverside County overall. Healthcare costs will be 9.2% more expensive in Mission Viejo compared to Temecula. Not much difference in healthcare costs comparing Oceanside, but still a 1.4%. It's less expensive overall. Next, looking at healthcare costs between Santa Monica and Temecula, again, not much difference here either, but still a slight savings here in Temecula of 1.8%. I will have a chart to show these details for Santa Monica and the other cities and Temecula, as well as the differences. So for people who've lived here forever, they think that prices are astronomical. But if you look at the average, we are actually lower overall in Southern California. We talked about the cost of living in Temecula, California. I went and looked up and compared Temecula to a couple of the larger western cities to see as a comparison. I looked at Denver, Phoenix, Las Vegas, Portland, and Seattle as potential destination, as comparisons, and how is the cost of living compare. Now, I really want to give you an understanding of the Temecula area, because when you think of Temecula, you think generally of residential Southern California living. There are so many other different neighborhoods and cities outside of Temecula that people live in. As an example, there's an area called French Valley that has lower housing prices, great parks, and you get great Temecula schools. People typically commute to other areas, so let's again look at the map, and then we can really see the differences in these cities. All right, so let's take a look at Southern California map and see where many people commute to different areas outside of Riverside County. So let's dissect it right here. Your cost of living is pretty high in Southern California overall, but in the Temecula area, as you can see it is less expensive overall. As a national average of 100, Temecula is in the 140 to 150 range. So how do the areas of Temecula break down? If you want to live in central Temecula, there's going to be a lot more older homes. On the south side, this is going to be newer homes surrounded by the older golf course community of Red Hawk, and there's other upscale neighborhoods there as well. Well, north side will have a mixture of older homes and newer homes, with a lot of the older homes having been updated. Now, the west side comprises of an area called the Luz, and here there are custom-built homes, typically on acreage. There are also a number of avocado groves. The climate is also a little cooler since there's actually a canyon that comes up right from the ocean to cool it down. It's a better climate for growing avocados. The area is also included in the overall wine country plan, so you'll be seeing more vineyards to be planted there as well. The southeast area of Temecula is wine country, where there are currently 40 licensed wineries producing over 500,000 cases annually of wine. Here you will also find custom-built homes, typically on at least 5 acres. Wine country also has an equestrian estate home area. Here, Hollywood star Jack Klugman once owned a 10-acre horse property estate. Reach out to me anytime and I can answer questions you might have about Temecula. Like I said, I'm a local real estate agent here, and if you have questions or if you're thinking about moving to Temecula, California, or your job has you moving here, give me a call, reach out to me any way you'd like. I'd love to help you out and answer any questions you have to help you find your ideal place to live. If you have questions or you know where you're going to be working or you know where you want to be, I can help you find a house really close to that because there's so many different areas overall in Southwest Riverside County. I can find those areas that fit your lifestyle. So if you'd like to have a little bit bigger yard, newer construction, golf course home, country home, I can help you find the right feel for your area home. There's totally different areas, so let's find out what you really want to accomplish here in Temecula and where your job is, and I'll help you find that dream house. I really hope you enjoyed this video, so comment down below if you've been to Temecula. Let me know if you agree or disagree. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll also answer any questions you have, so I'll be monitoring in the comments. So make sure you comment and make sure you click that subscribe button. Again, I do a ton of videos about Temecula, what it's like to live here, and what are the best neighborhoods. I'm going to continue to do it, so if you want to make sure you get these videos or access to them, click the subscribe button and the little bell so you're notified every time I do a video. And until next time, make it a great day.